All right, welcome to the daily recap video here. What I got going here on the right is a trade that I entered earlier to kind of get my account back to green, or actually just, well, I guess it was green after this trade. Entering this trade, I know you can't see the dollar amount here. I'll come back into the screen here in a few minutes and it'll show the dollar amount. But I was down about $1,300 on this account going into this trade. I just felt like we continuously, you can see I took a bunch of little entries in here. None of them seemed to work out. It felt like we were continuously trying to break down and then it just never happened. So once we failed to break down, I took this entry with 10 contracts, which, it was kind of like we're either going to blow this account or we're going to get it back to even and let's just get it done. Today is the last day of the Apex sale. So if you don't know, Apex is offering 80% off of their combines through tonight. So if you're interested at all, I encourage you to use the link that's in the description and the code that's at the top in the banner there. So I decided to let this trade work. I walked outside to take my dog for a walk and just kind of said, hey, because I've not really been trusting my trades this morning or lately for that matter. So I walked outside and just kind of let the trade do its thing. So as you can see here, we took a lot of trades on this account. I was pretty aggressive this morning. Took 41 total trades, total profit 3,450, total losses 2,605, so a net gain of $701. And kind of my thought process on this account was, since there's no real consistency rule, let's just try to get it to the $3,000 profit target as quickly as possible. Now with that, it's going to come some losses. So the Top Step account I was unable to trade today because there was something going on with Trade-Evade last night. If you're unfamiliar, I go over it in my weekly video from Sunday. And I took a loss in the Top Step account that should not have been a loss. So unable to use the Top Step account until they go in and delete that day, which hopefully will be by tomorrow. I have decided I am going to stream the 3 a.m. London Open tonight. And I may start the stream tomorrow early, depending upon whether or not I can use my Top Step account for the CPI news event at 8:30 a.m. If I can use my Top Step account, I will trade that event. If I cannot use it, I likely won't because Apex has restrictions on the news. So as you can see, this is moving up here. Again, I'm long here, 10 contracts. These are my targets, so it takes all of them out, and I had one runner way up here that I'd left on. So at this point, I'm back to break even. And here pretty soon I'll be back in from taking the dog to a walk or for a walk, and see that my targets have been hidden, but I have one left, or they have been hit. Anyways, so didn't trade the Top Step account today, so we're break even on that one, and we're plus 700 on this one. We did have a fresh eval account that we were on this morning, and very aggressive at open on it. I took 5 contracts at the beginning of the day on that one, and it did not work. And as you can see, we lost 2,127 on that account and hit the max drawdown. Let's see if we can go back and look at my entries on this one. I don't know that we can. No, I guess you can't. I mean, that's the one that it was on. I don't know. Can't look at them, but so right here at open, I got long at 9:30. You can see how wicky these candles are. And so I got long with an aggressive entry. Typically, I would wait for this to, let's go back to the 1 minute. We can see it a little better. Typically, my strategy at open is to wait for this first candle to kind of make a high, break a new high here. But I didn't. This morning I traded it, pretty much at open. Went up. We were in the green for a minute, maybe 6 or 7 handles, and then it just wicked back down and stopped us out. We had our stop right below this candle. So Kind of an aggressive entry to start off the day there. Normally, this is where I would normally have gotten long. So for the break of this swing high here. And I got long right down here. And it went up. Did not, or I'm sorry, never made that. This is in 1 minute. It went up, tried to push up, and then rejected, stopped us out, and then continued higher. So normally I would have gotten long above that candle, and that was about $1,000 loss, just right out of the gate. So, all right, here I come back and I see that it's hit my profit target, and I still just have that one runner on. So I decided to start trailing it up. I don't know if I ever adjust the screen so that you guys can see, but I put my stop here to break even so we can't lose on it, and then I decided to start trailing it up. And then, so at that point we got back to green, and then I pretty much took a couple of other entries right in here for this little breakout. It was right in this area. We kind of broke structure. We turned this fair value gap into kind of an inversion gap. We held it. So I took a long somewhere in this area for this move up. And that's where we kind of, got the profits for today. So again, ending up $701 on this challenge account. My goal is to go ahead and trade the 3 a.m. London Open. We're going to be looking for the silver bullet setup. I've been doing really well at outlining that during the London Open. And we're going to attempt to get the $2,300 that we need on this account to just hit this profit target. I'm probably going to go ahead and buy 2 more eval accounts tonight before midnight. And then that way, if these go south, then we can go ahead and trade those. Or if we get this one to the $3,000 profit target, then we will target a new one tomorrow night and a new one the next night, so on and so forth. I don't think I'm going to trade copy those. I'm just not having great luck. Here you can see. So after that trade, we were up $300. So it got us back to break even and some. So that was a nice little $1,600 trade, but it was, a bit risky there. So this is just me looking at P&L, kind of going over it. So as you can see, we're up $300x after that trade. Took a few more. Ended up 700. So that's going to be the review video for today. If you guys have any comments, questions, just leave them down below. And we will be live tonight at 3 a.m. or tomorrow morning 3 a.m. and then we'll be live again potentially at 8:30 a.m. If not, it'll be 9:20 a.m. just like normal. And hopefully we'll be able to trade our Top Step account. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit the bell button so that you know when I go live next. And we will see you next time.